I just recently picked up a new trailer pulling truck, and you guessed it, I already have a use for it. So let's go pick up a much better looking truck. Fudgio, as I've called it, because, well, the paint is exactly like a Fudgio. The two-tone is spot on. Well, he's a 460 ZF5 5-speed F250 4-wheel drive dually. When I bought this truck, I found out that the brakes did stick. This one was sticking really bad, and I hit it once, and it cooled right off after that. The other guy has been sticking a little bit more on the front. It's a little warm. Well, the guy did give me a hammer, actually, because I didn't have one with me at the time. Look at this cool thing. And you'll also notice here, fella before him, I think, they straight piped this truck. So we're nice and incognito if we're going into town. I don't know if Ford factory made 3/4 ton dualies, but either way, this one is a 3/4 ton dually. I can tell you that for certain because it doesn't have a solid front axle. This has got twin I-beam traction beams, yet it has got leaf springs, which is just a stupid decision. The truck is about as ugly as you can possibly get. I mean, it's a twin-dough. It's got the horrible brown on brown with a white door on the one side, but functionally, this is a good truck. The radio works. I need to charge the AC. It's blowing hot air at me. Holy Hannah. Well, the heater works, even though it's not supposed to be on heater right now. About 1750 speed limit with the cruise control, by the way. The naturally torquey engine, and maybe we're gonna get some mileage. Well, we're gonna see what the damage is. Well, that is not too good. That's not too surprising, actually, looking at it. That old hose is pretty cracked up. Getting 10 miles to the gallon right now. Went to the bank, was supposed to be open. They weren't open. Their ATMs were open. They only had a daily transaction limit of $1,000. I'm 30 bucks short. And with the way that this thing's running, it's getting 10 miles to the gallon. So by the time I get back home, I'm probably already 30 bucks to the wind. At least they met me halfway, so. Well, that's about the day's shot there. That's as far as it's gonna make it with those lights. Lights came with a female end for the truck, so I'm gonna make an extension cord, and then we're gonna have enough length. Alrighty, we are on the road again. It's more entertaining for you guys this way, at least. Ooh, the trash cans are tight in here. Wow, that on the list of the top 100 sketchiest things I've done. Well, that works.
A second on the list for the sketchy thing we've
Yep.
done today.
Alrighty. Right.
One more. That's good. There we go.
Pretty much be a good home there, I think. Fireworks. Because it's a 5-speed, I don't really need to use the brakes too often out on the highway. So what I've been doing is just getting out and smacking the caliper every time I stop. The caliper's ice cold, and the hub is hot. Maybe it's a wheel bearing on this side. That'd be fun. But it smells a little like brakes, so I'm just gonna smack it anyways. I could use a little snugging. That one's good. That one's good. Taillight works. Taillight works. That's good. Only barely keeping up to like 90K, which is what, like 55 mile an hour, something like that. Definitely not ideal circumstances. I was really hoping this truck would just give me flawless service off the bat. But if it has a bad wheel bearing, that could be why we're getting bad mileage. It's funny, you drive past construction like this and you smell the fresh asphalt, and you think something's going wrong with your truck when you've been driving beaters as long as I have. You think you are toast. brakes are dragging, clutch is smoking, something's going on, right? But I love when you put this in a lower gear, go and slow it down. Sounds just like a Jake brake. I've always wanted a truck with Jakes. And the hub has cooled down somehow. What? I was gonna come make a dramatic point, and the hub has somehow cooled off. Maybe the front end just fixed itself. One certainty is at least this truck still looks good. Well, deja vu, we're here again. You know, I'm really rather pleased with this truck. All things considered, it's everything I wanted in a towing vehicle, except for this part. This thing gets like 10 miles to the gallon. I was hoping for more. Also, by the way, this thing really takes forever to fill. I'll get you in a bit. Loaded the truck gets 8.5 miles to the gallon, so... Oh boy. But at least I got the coolest looking Pro Street Truck sitting in the gas station at the moment. Now realizing that I don't have enough sunlight to keep filming, so sorry dudes. This is the latest thing with this truck. It's flickering on and off on the high beams. I don't know what's going on there. Probably some loose wires or something like that. Is it everything you wished it'd be and more?
Oh boy, I'm loving every minute of it, man.
So this is the original 302 from it, but look at the two cheek tires. Well, here I am next day. We got to see the truck now sitting at home in the light of day, and you know, that's usually when you start seeing the rust holes, the things that are wrong with the vehicle that your rose-colored glasses don't let you see when you go to buy them. But honestly, it's holding up. So you heard me call this a Pro Street Truck. As I understand it, sometime in the 80s or 90s, Pro Street vehicles became fairly popular. They're basically vehicles modified to fit gigantic tires in the rear with skinnies up front. Many of them have a decent amount of rake too, and I think that they were built kind of to look something like a funny car. This particular truck is a 75 F100 long box with a narrowed 9-inch and a Camaro front suspension. The frame has been partially boxed and is set up to run a small block Ford, but what really makes this thing shine are the big, bodacious tires. These are what you refer to as two cheek tires. They might actually be more. I don't know. Those are some fat meats, dude. 31, 16, 50, 15. Woo! That ain't falling over nowhere. You can dress this guy up, but you can't take him out. This
It's called a spit shine, my boy. You need to be in the army for a while.
It's got no weight on these tires and you can spin them. Really? Now the current line of thought is if with a super cab on here we could put her in there, because you're already at a really low loading angle, make it much easier to get her in there, but you need a super cab. That's low. That didn't touch. It's got a 1/4 inch, man. It's got a 1/4 inch. Yeah, tire rub could be an issue if you did get going too fast around a corner. 31 inches or 2'7", 37.5. So it's at a 6-inch drop. Now, granted, that's without any springs in it. Removing the bird nest from the diff?
Yes, I am. We just gotta have, you know, a third member and some splines and maybe a little cleanup job and some new bearings.
Taking lawn care seriously at all. You're just flinging them over on the lawn.
It's compost, man.
Yeah, I think that's the new look, Megan. Steamrolling wheelchair. You look great like that. It looks like you're taking a whole couch with you. You missed.
I'm old, sue me.
Rotate it the other way. Nope. Yep, nope. I think we need another extension here. If they were
sparkly shiny, man. They're even better now. It seems to be rotating a bit, which would seem to indicate that they're really not balanced. There, Megan, what do you think now? Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, that definitely improves the look of the truck. I mean, look at that. Man, That looks cool. You're gonna...
There's a rub bar on it. Oh my.
Yep, we get enough massy in anything, it'll work. Well, we need to lift it up higher so we can take the tension off the chain. A rock? You just phone up jail and make reservations.
How about this lovely piece of custom wood right here?
That might work.
A little more. And I'll let her down.
Change the loose. Oh, that's solid. Now, it's always good when you can have a dad that just drops his whole grain cleaning project and sits on a hood for you. Oh, this is easy. It's nice and low.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it didn't take long for those big tires to draw a crowd. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, because you're definitely going to want to see the next things we do with that truck. And if I ever get to this, you're definitely going to want to check that out. So that said, thanks for watching. Till next time, Godspeed.